This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
And he's got his man open downfield. It's a fumble. Guy who coughs it up, recovers it, and prevents the turnover.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's got it. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver. Second down and goal upcoming. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Ball handed off. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. You're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he's got it. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 10. Touchdown, Rutgers. This quarterback on fire today.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The sure hands. It's Moore. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the ball is picked off.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Brings up second down.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And the Scarlet Knights will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Bringing pressure. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll try a pass here. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Throws a bullet to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Spinning out of the tackle. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. It's a short completion of the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Has incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, looking for his big tight end. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. Looking to scramble now. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Williamson. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. The offense really clicking here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Williamson. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. A little over 20 seconds left here in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on first down. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Ball handed off. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Scarlet Knights will kick this away to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game, or he's going to cost his team a game.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Pressure is coming. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. A completion makes it second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keeping it on the ground here. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. The pass falls incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Defensive ends are tough to slow down for offensive linemen. They have the size, they have the speed, they have the athletic ability, and here the awareness to come up with a sack. Good play.
That sack sets up a third down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Second and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Makes the grab. It's Moore. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw again. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Going the other way, can they stop him? Now the 40 steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards.
Touchdown, Rutgers. And the route is on. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Easy. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he'll make it into the end zone. How about that? A wild, gutsy call. They fake the PAT and get it in for 2. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Here we go on 4th down. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Williamson. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Here's another interception. We're losing track. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up 1st downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's getting 4th down and inches.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Fighting off the defender. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on a pitch. And he'll make it into the end zone for 2, cutting the lead to 15.
Boy, there's so many choices here for this quarterback on this option call. That's why it's such a good call on a 2-point try. Here, I thought he might run it in. Instead, the defense takes him away. No problem. Pitch it out. Let the back take it in.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Oh, and he fumbles. And the offense recovers the fumble.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Scarlet Knights pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's caught downfield. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Offense on the field to take over. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff to the single back. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.